talking about it not being perfect and it not going out, that makes me think of the bear. It's about what your kitchen's mottos are. What are things that you feel like you either recite to yourself or you recite to each other?
My motto, I don't tell anyone else, but this is all in my brain, but would I serve this to my mom, you know? I try to make this kitchen as welcoming as possible. A lot of kitchens are not like this one. There's no yelling, there's harmony in this kitchen. So,
I think camaraderie is probably the biggest thing that I try to teach. All the perspectives of a problem, or if there is one, which usually there isn't because it is, an easygoing kitchen. But I think also the people that we hire.
I like to lead by example. If I want someone else to do it, then I need to do it myself too. So I think in this restaurant, our job is to do all the jobs. So I know that a lot of us jump back into the dish pit and wash dishes and think anyone is by themselves in this restaurant,
And the most broad thing I can think of, I am the biggest hater on super sweet desserts. I hate when it just tastes so sugary. I believe that pastry chefs, even though sugar is our #1 ingredient, they need to learn how to use it so that you can taste other flavors too. And so I'd say my biggest concentration is always on what the final product tastes like. If I just taste sugar, it's not gonna go out. It's not gonna have my name on it. So that's the best I got. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Right, guys?
Okay. My motto, I don't tell anyone else, but this is all in my brain, but would I serve this to my mom?
There's a lot of things. Kind of been inspired by Chef Rico and Diego's quote that they had recently. I kind of have shortened it down in my head, but they say, if you want to keep it real, we suggest you keep it moving, but keep it real, keep it moving. It's been on my head a lot lately.
Teamwork makes the dream work. And that's copyrighted from Serena.
I feel like that's something I say all the time too, is what can I do to any of the chefs? What can I do?
Well, not only in the kitchen, but I think when we're building menus as well, it's all a collaboration. We all come up with our own ideas, but we usually put things together and make an even better menu. So you'll see dishes from Chef Rico and Chef Diego, and then my dish and Chef Nico's as well. So it's all a collaboration where we're all working together.
Yeah, it's, again, collaborative when we create the menu. Personally, I try to know what we're gonna do maybe 2 months ahead, just so I can feel more confident. But it really comes down to the last month before making the menu, debuting the menu, really grind out week to week, talking about things that get us excited and, kind of feed off each other to make it a bit more perfect. I love that part about it.
I think I'm always trying to look for unconventional techniques or something that I've never done before. I get bored very easily, which is why I love Mixtli. We do change the menu every 3 months, and it gives me another opportunity to try something different, especially in a culture that I'm not familiar with in pastry. I have all French background. So coming here was a little bit of fish out of water at first, but adapting to the research and just learning not only new techniques, but really just recipes in general, ingredients even how to incorporate chilies and things into my sorbets, or it's just always a learning experience. I'm always trying to find something new to teach myself because I'm at a point where it's me. So I don't have somebody to look up to learn from. So I think it's important that everybody continues to push themselves to try and learn new techniques and abilities, foods,
That's
recipes.
what I do too. Whenever I'm researching, I'm trying to find something that I've never done before. So on this menu, we have a mole rosa, which is a pink mole, and I've never made a pink mole before. But I actually just had a Mexican who grew up in Guerrero try it yesterday, and he's like, wow, this is even better than the ones that they serve in Mexico. So it was that's
and then that keeps pushing you to keep doing it. It's just full circle.
Authenticity recipe. It just depends on the person, because in Mexico there's hundreds of moles and each family makes it differently. So I just like to research different ingredients and what each mole is made out of and kind of find what works best for me and what I think would be great for the mole. This mole that I'm working on right now, some recipes have mezcal in it, some don't. So I'm like, maybe we can add a little bit to it, or we just take what we research and try to do the best what we can.
I like to say that we are not fancy, we're just finessed. Describe the restaurant as that, because when you come eat here, a lot of these things are very familiar at the end of the day and are presented with finesse. I still do think they're very humble. I think that's what motivates us to make these things, what's kept us around so long.
I want everyone to feel welcome here. I hate going to restaurants and everyone's uppity and snooty and no. I want guests to come into our home and feel loved and feel our love through our food.
Yeah, I would just agree with that. I mean, we're truly a family here. It's a small team. Whether we've been here a few months or a few years, I mean, we really all bond over the same thing we all love, and that shows in what we present every single night we have service.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
You did it.
Thank you guys.
That's a wrap.